Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at the AEW action-packed playset as well as the Blood and Guts Britt Baker. You guys want to pick these up? Hit the link in the description below. Discount code HERO is going to save you 10% on the beautiful Britt Baker or really any figure that you're looking for, man. Maybe WWE, AEW. They got a little bit of plethora going on, and they also have that New Year's Eve deal, so definitely go check that out. And come check this out because the action, it's happening right now, man. Very excited to get both these out of the package, especially this one. I want to get that barrel out. I want to see what it's going to do right there in my figgy display, or actually in the full-out brawl that's going to occur right here within the video. So drop a like. You guys want to see this come and play out. Get these unboxed out of the package. Let them breathe. And let's check out the whole plethora of all the goodies. Because we're getting goodies, you guys. We're getting a hammer. We're getting a ladder. Steel chair, table. And here is the gem piece from it all. Yes, it is. All right. So here it is. Now, it is a breakaway feature. So if you do bash your opponent within it, you'll get that broken up into all 4 different sections. I do believe that one of them might be stuck in there. But you know what? We're still going to go ahead and pull it out. And here we have it. Unless if mine is missing a piece. Hold the phone. What is going on is this a QC issue, or does it genuinely only come with 2 pieces? Or could it potentially be stashed behind the rest of it? To confirm right there, yes sirree. So you kind of have to unbury it. You know what? That's half the fun of getting these figures and these play sets unboxed. Getting them out. Let's get that bubble packaging. Steel chair you're coming out to in order to bash the opponents across the head. There it is. There is the missing link that we needed in order to wrap this up in its entirety. All right, so you got to connect it from the bottom, you connect it to the left, you make a little clicky sound, and it should do its thing right there. So here it is. Here is all 4 sections, well, technically 3 if you consider the one that we couldn't find. But here it is. We also got the nice silver finish surrounding the barrel. Now, if you do try to get your hands on this, and I'm talking about like the actual realistic scale one, these are actually kind of pricey. So fact that we got it right here in figgy form, oh, buddy boy, are we going to have some fun. You can also see some of the studs right there that bring the silver together. They'll be all scattered throughout right there on all 4 sections of it all. And then the breakaway feature, you can do it in multiple ways. You can either bash it, pile drive it, or just throw it at the opponent. You can do so many. I mean, if you were going to throw it, it would definitely require more of a Braun Strowman in order to do that. But let's check it out. We're going to go ahead and get, yes, Daniel Bryan coming up here. Kenny Omega, I'm right here. All right, so we're getting the title on the line. We're going to have an Iron Man match. It's going to be a street fight brawl. We got Kenny Omega. Hold on, we got to bring a little hardcore, old school action to it all. Daniel Bryan, you're going to be the man doing it. Now, this is banned in WWE, but luckily, you have landed on the WHF channel in an AEW action playset review. Yeah, there you go. Perfect, clean, no issues. So upon impact, you should go ahead and be able to break this up into all 3 different pieces. For the latter, you will also get a breakaway feature. So if you guys did not get a chance to pick up a little bit of the bubbly, AEW has already put out their own version of the actual table. It is going to be a 2-piece section, and it will break away right down the middle. Now, you will get a black frame with it. It will surround the actual table, frame it, and then the whole legs, you'll see that they'll have the matching color right there. And I do have a WWE, if you guys are curious how it scales right there in comparison. The AEW seems to be a little bit wider, a little bit taller, and that's exactly what she said. All right, the other thing too is the authenticity. I feel like the AEW, it has more of a genuine dark tone to it. This is more like a child's play thing, man. They want to bring some stuff to your figgy matches, and AEW, they apparently, Jeremy, I'm going to go ahead and give you a thumbs up, bro, because that's a thing of beauty. For the ladder, here's the one with the side of the gold right there happening right here in order to be able to see your steps, man, right? Because if you're climbing up, let's just go ahead and say you're in the middle of the match, all over the sun, the lights go dark. How the hell are you going to see your steps if it's not gold? So they definitely took that into account. One thing they did not take into account, though, was the whole breakaway feature of it all. If you look at the Mattel version, we do have the little section that does split off right here upon impact. So again, some missed opportunities, but definitely not a critical. I'm pretty sure we'll eventually get it in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Now for the hammer, we've already seen this in a prior release. I know that Cody Rhodes did include that, so here's a quick example of what you should be getting with that. It's going to be a dark brown for the main base, and then we're going to have the shiny silver right there for the actual headpiece. Steel chair, It is a foldable one, so if you actually do want to take a little seat, take a load off Sally, you can do it. Or if you want to go ahead and get your opponent, Daniel Bryan, Kenny Omega right here, let's get it. Oh, steel chair, no, please, sir. I already paid my entry fee. Too damn bad. Get a chair shot. So Daniel Bryan, Kenny Omega, and all the rest of the gang, they're all going to have a blast right here with this playset. So very cool for Ringside to make this part of their set right there for the accessory pack. Continuing the AEW trend and also part of the Ringside exclusive, we are also going to be taking a close look right here at Britt Baker, Blood and Guts. Now, this is not the first time that we have seen her. We do have a comparison right here from a regular Elite Wave release. Actually, it's not Wave, it's Unmatched, it's Unrivaled. It's a little bit of both, and Britt Baker, she's going to bring the whole bloody mess. Look at that, dude. We got so much gore going on right now. This should definitely be rated R, even though they got a little bit of PG-13 involved mixing. You know what? We do it R because that's how the blood eventually ended up coming through. The also additional accessories, you will get an interchangeable head scan, actually without the blood. Look at this. So if you don't want her bloody, you don't have to have her bloody. You might have a little bit on her actual like top piece, but as far as like the whole plain Jane look, we got a little before match, we got after match, we got middle match, and we also got the shirt, right? We got a role model. She's the role model. So we got to go ahead and see what the backdrop is bringing. And there it is, dude. St. Patty's celebration can only be done right there if we got a whole blood and gore going with it, man. It's usually green, but today we're going to have the red. All right, Britt Baker, you are coming out of here because I know you want to go ahead and do it up right there. What the WHF fam? Yes, you guys want to do the shirt? Let's do the shirt. Interchangeable hand. We will get a mic open. And then for the ones that are on the figure, you'll also get mic open, except you won't get the gloves with it. So let's pop this out. And I definitely want to get also Aubrey Edwards to be able to call the shots right down the middle to make sure that everyone's doing their part. Let's check this one out first, and then we'll go ahead and put on the shirt to get the whole effect of it all. And I do like this. If you guys actually go back, I would say to during the Ruthless Aggression era, I know that the Bella Twins actually had a very similar gear as to what we're seeing right here. As far as like the colors and the design and whole feature of it, that's what I'm picking up with it. The bottom piece, I am already noticing a little bit of QC towards the front, and that's probably the worst place to have it. I think if I were to choose, like let's say if WHF was in Figgy format, what would you say? Would you say maybe like on the side hip? Definitely not in that region. So definitely some problems right there. And I do like the way that they did the whole cut. I know the biggest thing, at least when it came to, who is it? I know Alexa Bliss, that was one of the concerns that they never managed to get around to actually capturing some of that with it. So pretty cool that they actually got that on the back side. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I can't necessarily say that it looks all that great, but you know what? I don't know, man. Now let's go ahead and put the shirt on. I think the shirt will be able to do a little bit more as to what we're getting with it. Now for the boots, we are getting tooling right here for the actual shoelaces, the way that it crisscrosses right here. And then the soles, you'll get the solid white outsoles. Before I interchange it, before we put the shirt on, we'll get a nice close look and a quick comparison of her prior release because we do got her right here. So side by side with the hair down or with the pony up, both looks are going to work, but I think it's once you pull this off, once we get that shirt and get that full effect of the one, well, not the actual torso. Actually, that's what you're going to end up pulling because most of the time, dude, the way that these figures come apart, they don't necessarily come apart in the one part where you want it to. All right, so this is more of the serious look. If you guys want to get a good idea of what that one looks like, here we have it. So a little bit more blood on the actual hair piece, especially when you're talking about the front region. On the back side, you will see the same similar ponytail that we did see the one that was on the figure. Same hair color too, and it only makes sense. It's based off the same night, so it only makes sense that she has it. Now for the one without the blood, I'm going to go ahead and put the shirt on, because this is all prior to the actual match of it all. So I definitely want to get more of the entrance theme, the backstage promo look of it. So once we get that on there, we got the little hand in there. We're getting the right one in here. We're going to be able to get Britt Baker all fully assembled right there. There's the back end. All right, we got it all stitched up. Here's the shirt. It's a little bit loose from what I'm noticing, and maybe that is just due to the whole fitment of it all, but there it is. Without the face paint, come on, there we have it. So she still looks pretty clean. I do like the whole highlight of the eye region, the lips right there. definitely captured well. Overall, very pleased with it. I mean, Britt Baker, she was the one superstar that kept asking for the figure. So not only did we get it in the regular lineup, but they also managed to get the ringside exclusive. We're getting the bloody one back out there, man. I think that one, not only does it fit on there better, but it just looks better. Give me your thoughts. I got to give this a clear, what do you guys think, like a 9-1, the whole accessory feature, the boxing, the packaging on these, they always seem to outdo themselves, and they always manage to get a little bit of extra when it comes to the backdrop. So I'm going to go at it. I feel pretty comfortable at an 8.9. Playset, love this. I think even if we were to rank this within the 8.5 region, it should still do pretty good. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh no, Scorpion Death Drop on the table!